Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Barbara from Right For You Virtual Services. And before I get started, I just have to say this video must really going to bless somebody because I've been trying to do it for the last couple of weeks, and now even today it's February 14th. It's about 7:56 a.m. and I've got interrupted at least 3 times in the last 10 minutes. But I'm going to get this video out to you guys because I really want you guys to have it because I think it's an important part of creating your journals. So today's video is just going to focus solely on how to create a blank line journal page, and it's going to be 100 pages. Now, just a little sidebar information. Pages, and there's a difference between pages and sheets in case some people may not know. Sheets are the actual, those are the page. Let me see how I can best explain it. Pages are one side of a sheet. So when you have a sheet of paper, it has two sides, the front and the back. Well, the front and the back are called pages. So one sheet equals 2 pages. So if you see a journal and it says 100 pages, that means that there's actual 50 sheets of paper in the journal. So keep that in mind, especially when it comes to printing costs and things like that, because that will definitely impact how much you will have to pay to create the journal. So in this particular video, I'm going to show you how to create 100 pages. So that's a 50 sheet journal. But I'm also going to give you a tip on how to increase the number of pages to fit whatever number you need as far as creating your journal. So there's 3 different ways that you can create these pages. I just actually stumbled across a different way after I'm trying to do the video yesterday. So as you know, everything is in Canva. So I have Canva pulled up and I do have the paid version of Canva. I'm going to click on the US letter. And under US letter, as you can see, it produces a blank page, and this is 8.5 by 11. So the one way that you could do it is if you actually type in line page. You see the different pages that come up. And we're going to use, let me see if it'll pop up because I saw it yesterday. And hopefully it's still there. Canva do change designs from time to time. So I'm trying to see. And now it's not showing me the page that I found yesterday. I am so upset. Okay, we're going to find this page because it was there yesterday. And the page looked very similar to the kind that you buy, like the 200 pack college rule papers that you buy at the store. There it is. So the first version I'm going to show you is the paid version. So as you see right here, I just typed in page and I in the search bar, and then here it is right here at the top. We're just going to move it over. So we have it right there, and then we're going to drag it down. And there you go. There's your first page for your journal. This is there is a fee for this. So as you can see, it does cost $1. There's a Canva watermark. So when you're ready to download, it's going to ask you to go ahead and pay the dollar so that you can use this particular page. So this is one way of doing it. Also, if you maybe want to brand the journal pages to your particular brand colors, you can see right here that you could change the red if you want, maybe make it, let's see, I'm just going to pick a color just to kind of show you. So maybe you might want to make the line over here, pink, and maybe you want to make the blue lines instead of blue lines. Maybe you want to have, let's say blue. I mean, not blue, I'm sorry, yellow. There you go. So you can definitely play around with this, and maybe you might not want the background to be white. Maybe you want the background to be either gray or maybe beige. You can go ahead and change that as well. So that is how you do the page. And then all you have to do is go over here and click on the copy button, and you can go ahead and copy it down. Now that's probably the quick, easy, paid version of making line pages. Now the second way that you could do it, and I'm going to go ahead and delete that, and I apologize for the phone ringing, but I'm going to keep going because I'm determined to get this video out. The second way that you can do it is you can go ahead and go to background. And when you go to background, it gives you this page right here, and this is free. And copy it over, and there you go. Now this, you can change the background of the lines. So say if you want it to be white paper, you will go ahead and make it white paper. And the gray lines are already there. You cannot change that, but this is the free version. As you can see, it was free. And then again, once again, all you have to do is hit the copy button, and you have your line pages. So that's the second way of doing it. And this is the free one. So I showed you one that was paid that actually looks like the pages, like the pack of 200 pages that you buy, or 200 sheets of paper that you buy from like Staples or Office Depot. And that's $1. This way I showed you was free. And then the next way that you can do it, I didn't mean to copy that. Now, the third way you could do it is a little bit more involved, and that's creating your own lines. So if you go to Elements, click on Lines, again, free, and then we have our lines. Now, the Canva automatically makes the lines this thick. So what I usually do is go ahead and drag it up to about, see how the number is changing? That's the pixels. So right now it's at 748 by 50. So the number that's changing, like now it's at 31, you want to pay attention to that number. So I'm going to change that second number. I usually make it about 4. Let me see. Do I want 4? Yeah, we'll leave it at 4. I usually make it about 3 or 4, depending on how thick I want the line to be. But as you can see, the line is right there. So then I bring it up to wherever, wherever I want it to be. So let's say if I want it to be like right here, because I want to create a heading. So we're going to put this right here. So it's at, I'll make it 210. Just let's see if I can. Is it going to let me do 210? No, let's try to. All right. So I do it right. I put it right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and click copy, let's say about 5 times. Now, usually when I do it, I usually leave about between 30 to 40 pixels in between. So if this one is at 21, let's do 40 just to make the math easier. So then I'm gonna drag this down to about 21, so it would be about 261. So then the next one would be 301. And then the next one would be 341. I'm trying to make it nice, easy numbers. And oh, wait a minute, it went down. And if it's off by like a pixel or 2, that's not really like a big deal, but you probably won't really know that until after you get done printing. And then the last one is going to be 381. Is it going to let me do 81? Okay, that's 82. And I think the other one ended in 2 too. So we have our 5 lines. So then what I do is I left click and cover it or highlight it. And then I hit group. So now I just made this a group of 5. And then once you do that, all you got to do is hit copy. Let me hit it twice more because I think that'll take me probably to the end of the page. Okay, approximately. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one more group, and I think I'm going to bring this down here. All right, almost there. And like I said, I told you guys that this was the long version, but again, if you want to be, if there's if you want to have more control over how you do it, then I would definitely say this is the way to go. So as you can see, I have my line pages. Now, if maybe I want to give my page some type of header, then you might want to delete that group. But I don't want to delete that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ungroup it, and then I'm just going to delete a couple of lines. So let's delete like the first 3. All right, so then I will go over to shapes, and I will pick a shape to use. Let me pick something I usually don't use. Let me see, because they have a whole bunch of shapes that you can choose from. So I'm going to try to pick one that I normally don't use. Let's try this the one I want. No, that's not the one I want. I think I want this one. Man, that's a little bit too big. Let's try that one. There we go. So I'm going to try to make this as small as I can. It's not letting me do it any smaller. All right, hold on. There we go. All right, and drag this over and center it. And as you can see, remember, in one of my previous videos, I showed you how to pay attention to the line, the purple line, because that helps make sure that it's in the center. So let's make this, I love pink, so let's just do pink. And then we're going to click text box, and I'm just going to pick a font to use, drag it up, and this even lets me know when this is in the center of the page as well as the center of the design. And I'm just going to say personal reflections. All right, so we have that. I'm going to pick a font. Now, these right here are fonts that I have purchased and uploaded, and I think I got these from fontbundle.net. It's either fontbundle.net or fontbundle.com. But if you just Google font bundle, it'll pop up, and I'll try to put the link in for that as well below this video. But if you go there, you can purchase bundles of fonts, and they also have design bundles as well. But with the font bundles, I think every week they give you a free font, and then there's days where they'll have like pay what you want for maybe 25, a set of 25, or they'll have a set of 30 for like maybe $10. So they run sales all the time, and they even have a monthly membership that I tried. I just didn't really have time to really focus on using it, so that's why I deleted the membership. But that's some place where you can go ahead and get fonts. You can also get it from Creative Market. And if I'm not mistaken, you can just Google free fonts for commercial use, and you can download some from there. So these are the ones I've uploaded. So I'm going to go to the ones that come with Canva. And I like, where is it at? We'll try Shadows into Light. So I have Shadows into Light. So I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. Again, with Canva, it really is kind of like a trial by fire type of thing. So you really just got to make time to play with it. That is perfectly in the middle. We're going to change that to white. And there you go. So, you know what? I don't like, let's delete that one because it's kind of close. There we go. I'll undo that last one. All right. So there we go with that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead. Well, you know what? Make that a little bit smaller. And again, I'm really just kind of doing this all off the cuff. So if it seems like, hey, that chick don't know what she's doing, it's because I'm really just doing this straight, while I'm showing you guys. Because once again, like I said earlier, when it comes to Canva, you really just got to spend time with playing around with it to see, what works for you. So I'm going to change this and make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Personal reflections, perfect fit. And then, let's see. I'm already going to pick a group that I created and just do copy and bring it up. Because what I'm gonna end up doing is ungrouping it and just deleting the lines that I don't want to use. So I know I don't want to use that one. I don't want to use that one. Let's not use that one. And let's not use that one. All right, bam, there we go. So I have this now. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and let's go ahead and save it just to be on the safe side. So File and Save. And if you come over here, you can change the title. So we're going to call it Journal Pages. I say Personal Reflection. All right, so we're going to save that. All right, so now we have our journal page. So I'm going to go ahead and click this button. And what you want to do is you want to click it. Basically, you want to click it 30 times because what happens is Canva only goes up to 30 pages. So let's see. And I know we probably have to give it a few minutes because of the designs and stuff that I made. All right, let's see if I got down to 30. Come on. Did I get to 30? That might be why it's taking so long. 29, that's crazy. All right, so I have to copy it one more again. All right, so we got down to 30, as you can see. So then at the bottom, once it catches up, it says maximum page limit reach. Sorry, it's something we're working on. So to add more pages, it says you can create another letter design and merge the two, but I'm going to show you how I usually do it. And again, there's no right or wrong way to do it, but I'm just showing the techniques and the things that I do to get it done. So I have that. Uh-oh. I think I was going too fast. So I apologize. I was probably moving too fast because like I said, I wanted to get this video done. So, all right. So we have our 30. So now I'm going to go all the way back up to the top. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it's saved again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit download. It's already on PDF print, all pages. So I'm going to hit download. So that's going to download, and it does take a couple of seconds to do that. So while that's downloading, now remember we just created 30 pages. So 30 pages would be 15 sheets front and back. So now I'm going to go to, while that's downloading, I'm going to go ahead to Adobe. I'm going to hit File, and I'm going to do Open. And with that, then I'm going to go ahead and go to download, or go to, and I'm going to wait for the file to pop up. It hasn't popped up yet, so it's probably still downloading. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And there you see it, and I got to make it smaller. There we go. So there it is right there. So you have the 30 pages. Now we're going to go ahead and do File and do Save as PDF, and we're going to rename it. So we're going to say Personal Reflection 100 Journal Pages. So we're going to change the name of the file, and then I'm just going to put it on my desktop. All right, and I'm going to hit Save. All right, so we changed the name, right? So now what you want to do is you want to go over to, let me move this over a little bit. See if I can move the screen over so that you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so over here on the left-hand side, there's my toolbar. I'm going to click on the page thumbnail, and I'm going to hit the icon and do Insert Pages from File. Now, because I changed the name to Personal Reflection 100 Pages, I'm now able to insert 30 more pages. So let me see if it'll let me do it. Ah, fudge. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I went too fast. Hold on, I think I went too fast. I'm sorry. Make that 30 pages. All right. All right. There we go. So what I did was I changed the name to 100 pages because that's the one that we're going to use. And then I took the same file and saved it as 30 pages. So now when I go over to do this, I want this to be the 100-page journal. So I have my first 30, right? So then I'm gonna go ahead, under page thumbnail, insert page from file, and we're going to insert 30 pages. And we're going to do it after, we could do it after the last page. Hit OK. So that changed that to 60. Insert again. 30 after the last page. And that made that 90. So now we have 90 pages, which is 45 sheets of paper printed front and back. Now, what I generally tend to do is go ahead and do one more because that'll make it that'll make you over the 100, but it'll be the 100 that you need. So you end up with 120. Now you can leave it like that and just have 60 sheets front and back. Or what you can do is, what I generally do is I go ahead and shift, and I'm hoping that this works. I hold down the shift key and highlight the pages, and then I just hit the trash can, delete the ones I don't need. So now I have 100 pages. So file, save as a PDF. It's already, personal reflection, 100 pages. It says that it's already existed from when I did my first 30, so we're going to say replace. So now I have 100 pages PDF style. So then when you go ahead and create your journal, you already have your pages created. Now I will probably do a second video where I focus solely on how to create journal covers. But for today, I just wanted to get the inside of the journal pages because I know there's a lot of trainings and stuff. Well, not even trainings, but a lot of free videos on YouTube that shows you how to create journal covers. So, and I didn't really see a lot that taught you how to do the lined pages. So I wanted to go ahead and show you that. If you have any questions or if I didn't explain anything clearly enough, all of my information will be listed underneath this video. Also, if, I showed you how to do it through Canva and you're just like, well, Barb, that was cool. I'll, save this training. However, I don't have time to do all that. I just want to focus on creating a banging cover and, have you do the pages. I got you. What I'm going to do is under this video, I also have 2 listings from my Etsy shop, and it'll be one to buy 100 pages of 6x9 line pages PDF, and then the other one will be, and the pages will look just like this, except it just won't have personal reflections. Now, if you want me to add personal reflections and maybe put that in, your brand color, I can do that as well. Again, just contact me. But this won't be there. It'll just be the blank line pages. It'll be 6x9, and one will be 8.5x11, which is the letter size. So it'll be a pack of one. It'll be a PDF, I should say, for 100 lined pages, which makes 50 sheets of paper in PDF format that you can use to automatically create your journal pages. And I already showed you how to do it on PDF so that you can increase the number of pages to fit whatever you need. And again, for printing, I stated in a previous video, I usually use lulu.com. Matter of fact, I just created a couple of journals from them the other day, and I got to do one today. But I love lulu.com. I know you can do Create Space. And as soon as I get the hang of Create Space, I'll show you how that works. And I might even do one to show you how Lulu works too. But I prefer Lulu. I love the quality, and it's easy to go ahead and upload their designs, and they do pretty fast shipping. So I will leave a link for Lulu as well. But again, if you have any questions, contact me underneath the information listed underneath the video. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone you know that wants to learn how to do journal pages. And I'm working on a website because I know I keep saying, hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or email, but I'm hoping to have my website up this week. And I may even do a video on that so that you'll see from start to finish how to create a website using WordPress. All right, guys, thank you so much. Feel free to contact me, and you guys have an amazing day.